said fishing, man. You wishing you was fishing like said fishing. You ain't fishing if you ain't said. And if you ain't said, then you fishing.
Hey guys, what's going on, man? Welcome back to another video with Seth Fishing. I went, just to give you a rundown real quick of what's been going on the last 2 days, or the last day actually. We went to Bayside, Texas and Ingleside, Texas, I think it was, with another YouTuber, Jake Man Outdoors, or Jace Man Outdoors. And we went out there to look for some trouts and some redfish, anything we can find. Me and David Cavazos went over there all the way to Corpus Christi to see if we can slam on some fish. It was really slow. I think the full moon had a lot to do with it the night before. A lot of these fish were not feeding. We ended up catching some trouts. David caught a nice redfish and a flounder. Today we are going to be in the famous Arroyo. I wanted to go out earlier today, but I wanted to go to South Padre Island. But I ended up staying in after the long drive from Corpus Christi last night. So I was exhausted. I decided to come out. I know that the bite's been kind of slow for a lot of people. These fish are being a little picky and they kind of just want cut bait and shrimp and things like that. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to be using some new colors that I'm going to be putting at the RGV BAITMASTERS and Gilbert's Bait and Tackle and SWP. And real quick, a lot of people ask me every now and then my setup. Today I'm going to be using the GoPro 12 on a DJI wireless mic, and because my other lights kind of got messed up, I am using the GoPro standard LED light. I have it on the highest setting. It doesn't do too bad. I think it's pretty bright. Last time we used it, it didn't look too bad, so I continue to use it again today. I do have everything powered and running through wires to a external battery in my black box here to make sure that I don't run out of juice. And I brought a popping cork today. I always see people using popping corks out on the lights, so I did bring one today on my spinning reel that's pretty beat up already. It got hammered by the waves at the jetties the other day. And I'm going to be using the this new color shrimp. It's like a metallic shrimp. It kind of looks like a real shrimp underwater. I've already tested it yesterday. David caught some fish on it, and we're going to be using the clear shrimp that I already have for sale at some of the stores. And it's got like some gold flake in it. You can barely see it through here. And this is one of the new colors. This is a see if I can get the camera to focus. It's like a clear metallic, see if I can zoom in here. Oh, come on, get it, buddy, get it. It's like a metallic color, translucent, with a chartreuse tail. That's all it is, on a Seth jig. That jig had seen better days, but it's all good. And this one's gonna be on a 1/8 jig. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus here. 1/8 jig, and that one's on a 1/8 jig as well. They are shrimp, so I typically like to use a 1/8 jig on those. Focus, bro, focus. There you go. And reels today, I got my baby back already. My Scorpion, beautiful reel, man. I love this reel. And I already fixed her up. I switched the bearings on it. The anti-reverse bearing. We're gonna be using the Tranks. See if I can get the camera to focus there. Tranks baitcaster from Shimano. And we're gonna be using the Florida 2500 fishing reel. As you can tell, that reel is busted, bro. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There you go. You can see how dirty it is, and it even sounds raspy, and that's my fault for not taking care of it. The water was freaking just demolishing it at the jetties the other day, and I just left it there, and I didn't even freaking rinse it. And I typically put a camera in the front. I may or may not do that right now, I'm not too sure. And that's pretty much about it. We got the Hobie out back with a cushion seat. Got the C4 right there. And what else can I tell you? Let's get to it. All right, guys, let me go ahead and get the kayak down. Oh, let me tether my drive. Oh, it's slippery here, guys. If I didn't have my boots, I'd be in my freaking back right now. Okay. Yesterday my drive was pretty screechy or squeaky. I did oil it up today, so I hope it's not as squeaky. If it is, sorry about the noise. It is low tide again today, so putting the kayak down is going to be a little challenging. Here we go. That did not just happen. See that? That is exactly why you want to tether your drive. Okay. I had just oiled it up. Oiled up the drive. So, hopefully, doesn't get screechy on us. I had just oiled up the drive, like I said, so it doesn't sound screechy right now, but I hope we don't have any noise with it all day. There it is. Fish on. That didn't take long. We're not even fishing the lights that I like on that new color. It's like a metallic, like I said. So it's actually like a pearl accent kind of lure, and it's really shiny when the light hits it or when the sun hits it. Super shiny lure. So even though it's translucent, when that light hits it, man, it really wakes them up. Day or night, as long as there's light or there's sunlight, that lure underwater is going to really shine, almost like a glass minnow. All right, guys, we finally made it to our designated spot, and like I mentioned, it is slack tide right now, so the conditions aren't the greatest, but if we're gonna find any trout, they're gonna be here at this light here, and I'm guessing the one afterwards too. There's another one a little bit farther up that also produces sometimes, and let's see if we can catch some trouts for you guys. It's gonna be one of those nights, but the only way to find out is to throw your line in. Move away a little bit here. I think I got a little thump. Oh, I got one. It's a small guy. Well, not so small, actually. Oh, he'll keep. He'll keep all day, fellas. First cast. I guess they're in the bottom. Check it out. Probably a good 16, 15 and a half. We're not measuring. We're not keeping fish, so we're not going to measure them unless they're big. But there you go, man. This color is going to be phenomenal in the light. Video's over. Just kidding. Let's see if we can get a bigger trout. That was definitely a keeper, though. There's one. Second cast. That's another little trout ski. This one's not that big. was probably like 13, 14. But it's a trout, man. It's a little trout. Not too shabby. Not too shabby considering. Can we get another one? A third cast? And we're just slow retrieving it, guys. Nothing crazy, no popping, no twitching. My lures have a lot of tail action. I don't know if you guys have noticed. There's one. Okay, there's a bigger guy. There's a bigger guy. Okay. Oh no, it came off. Dang it, that was my fault. I backed off the drag. It was probably a red. I tightened up the drag a little bit more this time. I backed up the drag one click. Sometimes when I'm fishing for trout and it starts to run like that, I don't want the hook to rip through his lip. So I back off the drag, and as soon as I did that, I lost him. That was my fault. I should have just left it alone. And if it's a redfish, you back off the drag, then you don't really penetrate it as good as you want to. That was a good one, man. Can't believe I did that. Dang it. Stoops. That's probably the biggest one of the night. And I hate when that happens, because a lot of times when I catch a fish like that and it comes off, I have this weird luck where the bite just dies down. Right, let's let it go down a little bit. See if there's any reds down there. That was either going to be a nice trout or a nice red. There's one. Okay. There it is. Oh, it came back for it. I don't know what this is, but if it's a trout, it's going to be a nice trout. Let's go, baby. Okay. Or a small red, one or the other. He came back for it. I lost him the first time. Oh, it's a trout, guys. It's a nice trout. It's a nice trout. Okay. Okay. Come here, boy. Ooh wee. Here we go, guys. Man, this color's gonna be fire, man. You guys better go get you some as soon as I put them at the stores, man. This is that the halo, we're gonna call it, and it's the it's like a pearl accent lure, translucent lure with a chartreuse tail. And I'm telling you, man, I wanted something that was gonna compete against the Cosmo, because I know the Cosmos are always selling really fast. And when that happens, I need you guys to have a variety of other ones at work. But check it out, man. We landed this real nice trout. Oh, he's a big boy too. Not the biggest trout we've landed, but like I said, right now with its conditions being like they are, I figured they were going to be in the bottom. We let that one sink a little bit more than we usually do. Here, let me show them to you guys. I'm trying to get a hold of him and check him out. He's probably going to be like a good 20 inches, but freaking engulfed that Ceph lure, man. So just throw him back. Let me put some Mr. Ballyhoo garlic oil. My dog freaking shredded my spray as always, so I'm gonna see if, oh, he chewed up the freaking bottle down here, so I'll just press it. There you go. Freaking dog, man. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna put some of the oil in my lure bag right now, so I don't have to be doing that anymore. Yeah, he freaking chewed up. He has a habit of getting into my kayak and chewing up my garlic oil. And sometimes when these fish are very reactive, or I'll switch to twitch method if I notice that they're chasing bait. But right now I don't see anybody chasing bait. There's another one. There's another keeper, I think. Not a big fish, but oh, never mind. That's why you want to use a net. It's probably like 15 though. Wasn't that big. That's why I didn't put the net. I didn't grab the net. But let's grab it just in case, so I can show you guys the fish. And this is a better spot right here. You can see a little better. Oh, a fish on. Okay. If it's a trout, it's gonna be another good one. Not a big one, but definitely another keeper. Sometimes you just gotta move a little bit. Okay. Definitely a keeper. Good 15 and a half or so on that guy. Okay. I guess they wanted to twitch a little bit. I decided to change the way I was working the lure for a little bit, and here comes this guy. Nice. Sometimes you just gotta play with it, and I usually just slow retrieve it, but I don't know why. I was like, you know what, why don't you twitch it a little bit, see what happens. And here you go, man, on the halo again. That's another keeper right there, guys. Probably a 15 and a half, 16 inches. How many keepers we got so far? Like 3 or 4? Not measuring them, but I'm pretty spot on with my measurements. So what I did on that one is I twitched it. I did like a pop, retrieve, pop, retrieve. And again, like I said, sometimes these trouts, man, that's all they want. Something a little bit more with movement, so they become reactive. Let's see. So they go down. There it is. Oh, there it is. That's what they want, man. They want that little twitch today, I guess. Some of them, at least, because I caught some of them on the slow retrieve. Oh. There's another nice one. But this guy inhaled that lure, too. On the halo, again. Killing it. That's a nice little trout. Let's get an idea of what these guys measure. Okay, this one's a keeper, but let's see. He's about a 15 3/4. Let's see. We're not gonna keep you, bro. Just want to measure you. Ow, jerk. Man, what's up with these fish always biting me, dude? That was my fault for putting my finger in his mouth. Okay, relax, dude. He's just trying to get away. Oh, this one's at 16 and a half. 16 3/4. I guess I'm off by an inch. So all the 15 that I've been calling are probably 16ers. That's another one right there, man. That one's 16 3/4. Just wanted to get an idea on the measurements.
All right, guys, we're gonna head back and we'll fish whatever lights we see. If we see any action, we'll throw the line. Otherwise, you know, we'll see what happens. But it's really slow right now. Slack tide. Earlier, the bite was on fire, from what I've heard from other kayakers. But we got out here right when the slack tide kind of kicked in, about an hour after the slack tide. So it kind of died down a bit, but we still managed to catch a limit of trouts nonetheless, and a couple of small guys, just to test out the new lure, Halo, coming soon. And we'll see if we can catch some trout skis on the way back. So stay tuned, baby. It's not over yet. What's up, man? Yeah, a couple of trouts back at that light over there. Yeah, I'm gonna head back already. It was getting cold. Yeah. Yeah, Seth. What's up, man? What's up? Yeah. What's up? You gotta get in front of my kayak. You're on it now. Recording you here.
Man, you said fishing, man. You wishing you was fishing like said fishing. You ain't fishing if you ain't safe. And if you ain't safe, then you fishing.
You're crazy, man. Thanks.
Shout out to you, man.
Thank you. You have any luck so far? You have any luck?
We got one. About it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some here, but you got to use lures right now.
Grinding.
Yes, sir. Thanks, man. See you guys. You too. There's one. Okay, it's a little bit bigger. A little bigger guy. Not a big trout, but definitely a keeper, I think. Okay. Let's find out. He might measure like 14 and a half, actually. Little guy. Is that you, David? What's up? You just got here?
How did it go? Yeah, I just got here.
Earlier, the bite was on fire, bro.
See, it slowed down?
It slowed down because of slack tide, and it's real slow right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take off already.
Started with nothing, but look what we got. Came from a little, it turned to a lot. I know some people pray that my heart stop. They tryna block, but I'm shooting my shot. I can't stop, I just keep going. Higher and higher, I'm floating. Family first, that's my code.